We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Tennessee Titans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, get this complete to Senate, the tight end. 9 yards that time. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
Dancing away at the 35. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington. Come on, go.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is a second and 4, ball at the 9. Robinson up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
That solid gain will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Edwards diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score, almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will run him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off play action, Ward. That's complete to DK. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down, because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like
he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Ward. Touchdown! A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action, now it's Daniels. To the right side and caught by Simmons. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
You talk about this Titan defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Here's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And past the 35, will he drop the yard or two shy of the 30? First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Simmons. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
16 yards.
A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Cougar 19.
Running left is Edwards. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to 14.
Taken down at the 14.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
And 9.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Honey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Lennie. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run, and everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and they're able to see the route develop.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage.
Lining up for the extra point.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Commanders 14, Titans 6. Justin Tucker set to kick
Tucker
off.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not, that's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
Yeah, I did. My bad.
Ready, set.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
On the jump.
At the Commanders' 2-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Ward. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
3rd and goal.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Makes the score.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
The Titans at 4-7 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
1st and 10 at the
And that's a more than
26-yard
acceptable
line.
read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here we go. Start. Ready, right?
Play action now. Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
3rd and 5.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Hard throw, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
38 yards on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Edwards. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Again, it'll be Edwards. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Ward. He's getting in. Complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap. And that's a good start right there.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Throwing now, Ward. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That's caught left side by Senate. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think that bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
To throw is Ward. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
To throw, here's Ward. And it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Off the play fake, Daniels. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
18 Cardinal, 18 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game.
16. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Ariza on to punt here as he gets this one away. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. Come on. Set. Count. 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Dumps it off to Edwards. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
41-yard line.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Ready, up.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got it. It's Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bates. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ready up.
2nd down and 3.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by linebacker Demario Davis. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Okay.
Now 2nd and 9.
Like crack all 80.
Off play action, Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19 Lions, go!
Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
And the Titans first down.
Panther Street.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
At the 41-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. That one goes for 24 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brings up third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Going for it, here's Ward. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Titans 16.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. How did he stay on his feet? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about. It is to this point, Charles, and one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trey Amos. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about...
It got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 45 yards. And the Commanders start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pushing his way through. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 14-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Back to throw. Ward. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 47.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Oh, that is well read on the backside. And he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Here's Daniels. That's Samuel caught left side. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Touchdown! Ben Sinnott from 10 yards out. And the Commanders had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
A gain of 2.
Quan Martin there on the tackle. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing is Ward. This one caught by Ridley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. They go play action with Ward. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Then drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Down at the 8-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A 2-yard pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ready?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. More. And my goodness, another interception. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. A gain of 14. 1st down, Commanders.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this throw will be intercepted. Now he's free to midfield. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this one is going pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This is Samuel. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards. First down, Washington.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Washington, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.